Some of us were athletes in high school and college, and now that we're older, we're trying to channel our competitive energies into something else. And I've been reading The Champion's Mind, which is actually a really good book, and it has really improved how I approach my training and my competing. So today we're going to go over some of the tips from that book that have helped me. And if you like some of the tips, please comment down below as you're watching the video. And if you want me to do more stuff on mindset and stuff like that, please comment that as well for later. Thanks.
With me, you're going in 3, 2, 1, go!
Go, Gordy!
Okay, one of the tips that helped me out was thinking of competition like you think of practice, because you're doing the same stuff most of the time. You're running, you're training at the intensity that you're wanting to compete at and the skill level you want to compete at, so you don't feel pressure because this is what you've been practicing, right? Think of it as the same thing. Think of it as like you're practicing. It's just with more people in the stands. It's the same thing. So you don't need to add the extra pressure on that. You practice this, so why should it look different in a competition, right? This next tip is something that I really struggled with too. Your performance is not your identity. So as a personal trainer, I know that there is a certain appearance that I need to keep up to sell personal training, right? I have to at least look like I am fit or I lift weights or whatever. There's an appearance I have to keep up. But my whole identity doesn't have to be in that. Just like I like to compete. And a lot of times I'll put a lot more pressure on myself than I need to when I am competing like at obstacle course racing, because I just put a lot of pressure on myself for that. And I think I put too much of my identity into that instead of me being me and also enjoying competing. So I put too much in that. Another tip that it mentioned that I may have said in a previous video is using something gold as a reminder on your person, like bracelet, like earrings, something gold that you wear just to make you remember your goals that you're setting for. So I had made myself this little bracelet for Savage Race because I was training for that. And some of the gold has faded off because it was just a little glass charm bracelet. But it was to remind me of why I was doing what I was doing. When training got hard, when training hurt, when I wasn't interested, or when I really felt like slacking off that day, I looked at this bracelet and it made me think about what I was doing. And some of my other bracelets, when I wasn't wearing that one, also I put some of the gold on it. Doesn't look super gold because it's glass, but it's on there as a reminder with a Bible verse to help me remember that it's not about me. So a reminder of the goals, but also got to remember it's not just all about me, right? Another tip that really also helped me out is setting tiered goals. So I had a bronze, a silver, and a gold goal. So bronze would be what I would settle for if like that's the best I could do, right? That's not a really nice way of saying it. But bronze was like, yeah, for sure I can hit this. So for Savage Race, you have to finish within 2 hours. I was trying to set it for, I finished between an hour 45 and 2 hours. That's my bronze goal with 100% completion. My silver goal was between an hour 20 and hour 15 and an hour 45. So anywhere in there where I could be remotely competitive with some of the girls in my age group, that's where I was hanging out. And my gold goal was to be under hour 15, especially for like the 6 to 7 mile courses, under an hour 15. Now the course that I did recently was shorter than that. So I kind of hit more silver, which would have been within the gold number, but we're getting lost in the weeds. Sorry. So, I hit some of the goals on the tiered list, so I'm not totally disappointed in myself for not hitting the total gold goal. I just now know what to improve on, right? So having tiered goals so I don't completely get frustrated with things can help, as well as kind of set little markers. So this is where I am, this is where I want to be. So when you hit some of those competitions and you hit like maybe a bronze goal, you now know what to do to get to silver or gold. Do you have any mindset tricks that help you to get through anything, to get through competition? Because I know my last competition, I definitely did a lot better within the noggin, because that's normally one of my weaker spots. My body, I can beat into submission, but sometimes I can't control like how I think through things, or I put too much on myself. So a lot of the tips and tricks from this book have helped me out. Share what helped you out in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe and do all the things everybody asks you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye.
You got it, Court.
Double, 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 and upside down.